Hi, sweeties. How are you doing? Welcome to Cimnanya, and thank you all so much for all the love and support. Hope you all are doing great. So you all know about how they always tell Black people that why is it that everything about race, especially when it comes to America and all that. You all already know that how America was built on race, right? And the concept on this video is being explained how it all started, right? Started. You all already know how they gaslight Black people by telling you, okay, I remember sometime a woman came out to say that are Black people not lucky enough to be in American soil, that their ancestors came here and they should really be very lucky that slavery happened to them and all that. And I have also heard somebody say that a Black woman said that if it were not for slavery, probably she would have been in Africa worshiping what did she say, worshiping trees and all that, right? So the fact that some people think that it was an opportunity, or they gave you all an opportunity to come and live life and make the very best out of it, is just the weirdest thing I hear people say, right? And the fact that they sit back in their houses and tell you that they do not have privileges, but they cannot give up their skin color, not even for a minute. Let's get into this.
Hey, good morning. I've been in them comments way too long, and before I move on to the next topic, I have to answer the one question that's been asked most often. Why is everything about race? Well, in America, everything legally became about race on March 6, 1857. That's when the Supreme Court ruled that the Constitution does not apply to Black people, that free people of color have no rights to be free, and that the Negro has no rights that the white man is bound to respect. Let's take a look at it. His name is Dred Scott, an enslaved Black man who lived in Missouri. He was born into slavery in Southampton County, Virginia, and his enslaver was a man named Pe0ple. Now, in those days, we were considered property. So Scott was purchased by an army surgeon named John Emerson, who moved Scott from the enslaved state of Missouri to the free state of Illinois, and then again to the free territory of Wisconsin. While in Wisconsin, Dred Scott met Harriet Robinson. They got married and started a family. On May 29, 1840, John Emerson, the man who owned Dred Scott, was transferred to Florida, where the Seminole Indian Wars were being fought. And Emerson's wife, Irene, returned to St. Louis to live with her slave-owning father along with Dred Scott and his family. And then in 1843, John Emerson died, and Dred Scott and his family became the sole property of Irene. Now, at some point, Dred Scott attempted to buy he and his family's freedom from Irene, but from what historians can tell, she refused. And in 1846, Dred Scott filed a suit for his freedom in a St. Louis district court. His claim was based on a precedent set by Missouri Supreme Court's 1824 decision in Winnie versus Whitesdale, where a mandate of once free, always free became standard judicial practice. You see, in the state of Missouri, if a person was relocated to a free state or free territory, they were then considered free and couldn't be re-enslaved upon re-entering the slave state. And since John Emerson had taken Dred Scott to live in both Illinois and Wisconsin, a free state and a free territory, it seemed like they had a pretty good case. Now, after some legal to and fro, Dred Scott eventually won his family's freedom in 1850. But the case got appealed to Missouri Supreme Court, which ruled against the lower court's decision, saying, times now are not as they were when the former decisions on this subject were made, and Dred Scott and his family were re-enslaved. But that didn't stop Dred Scott. He kept fighting and received assistance from local abolitionist groups who helped him file suit in a federal court. By then, Irene left Missouri and got remarried, and for some reason, the case went from her to her brother John Sanford. And the case eventually made its way to the United States Supreme Court. And that's where everything went to hell.
Yeah, this is, I don't think, it's new when you probably hear, pop colored people say that, why is it that everything is all about race in America, especially when they want to talk to Black people or when they want to gaslight Black people. The truth is that we all know that America is built or was built or whichever one on race, right? And that to this very moment, you all can see how horrible. It has really affected people that look like me because some people are at advantage and some people are not, right? So to them, they feel like, they did like, sometimes when you're trying to talk to them and all that, they feel like they did us, like, because they have said it several times that they did black people favor, like, you all had the opportunity, or I mean, like, are you not lucky that they brought your ancestors all the way from there back to this place? And now, like, it's been how many years? You all have all the rights. All have everything all at your, like, you all have everything, because that is what they say, that you all should make or use the opportunity, because a lot of people do not have that opportunity. So you can imagine the level of gaslighting that is for somebody to say something like that, right? And then they also look for a way to defend the fact that all this happened. So yeah, they try to say that yeah, all this happened and you all should get, okay, it's more like get over it and forge ahead and move forward, because you are not supposed to talk about what happened to you. Because let's assume that, like, all these were the things that happened in the past, and let's say to this very moment the system has been dismantled and everybody is all free to do some certain things, to live life, enjoy life, and be like, and all that. Some people would have been like, okay, yeah, let's get, but no, a lot of things are going so wrong that this system till this very moment is still oppressing my very own people, right? So not until something is done, not just you all coming out to, like, say that I mean, they gave you the opportunity, you should just work and enjoy your life, because they are like, all you have to do is just make money and enjoy your life, because they have given you that opportunity by bringing your ancestor to the United States or to America to, like, so yeah. So all these are the things that you see and read, or they tell you that I don't see color, I don't see this. We are all the same human race. Because this one is another one that they say. We are all of the same human race. When a couple, us both all over, the other one person will be scared. The other person, that he's of our own privilege, cover like insurance and assure, like everything covers him up. But for the other one, nothing covered him up. See you all in my next video. Bye for now.